Hey y'all, I'm at Kingdom Come State Park in Harlan County right now, and it is seriously chucking it, coming down. So one of the things that's pretty interesting right now is this time of year in Appalachia, it's pretty drab, it's pretty dull color-wise. There's definitely no oranges and yellows like you see in autumn. There's no greens like in summer or spring. It's pretty dull. So I think this is a pretty great opportunity for some landscape photography in black and white, especially with the scenes that we have today with all the mist floating around. It's just kind of covering everything up. So yeah, this is definitely a good opportunity for some black and white photography. So let's try to do that. Seriously coming down still. A little bit of the fog has cleared out from these mountains down here, so I think I may be able to get a couple of compositions. They're going to be pretty minimalistic. There's not going to be a lot of detail. Although the fog started to clear out in this one area, it's still lingering about enough. It's kind of this thin mist that there's not a whole lot of detail. So I'm going to take a quick shot here and try to get out of the rain. Hopefully this camera here doesn't shut down. I'm going to also try for a vertical shot, because basically what's happening is there's a bunch of trees that are growing up here at the edge of the overlook. So there's not a lot of, and they're kind of just getting into the way, so there's no opportunity for this big wide landscape that I would like to get here, because it's freaking gorgeous. So I'm going to have to go for a vertical to get these trees out of the way. This rain's really makes it tough to shoot in. All right, let's see what. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get anything here. I don't know. The only thing I know that I'm going to be able to get for sure is drenched in this rain. It's even hard to punch in and get focus manually, because there's just not any detail in anything. It all looks fuzzy. I mean, right now I'm shooting at. That don't look bad. It's a nice layered image. That's what we can get from here. Let's get out of this rain. See on the lens there's so much water, but now that it's calmed down a little bit on the rain, I can take a second or two to kind of appreciate the scene now instead of just rushing to get a shot. It's beautiful right now. The mist is kind of low lying in this valley here, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, so I'm not in any big hurry anymore. I can just sit back and enjoy it. It's just that everywhere I look right now, I'm seeing compositions, but I don't want to photograph a whole lot right now, to be honest. I just want to take it in. I mean, it's Christmas Eve right now. Seems like it's a good time for reflection. All right, that's enough. Let's go take some photos. another shot to my left here with these trees sticking out. I think it's going to make a really nice composition. The trees are basically kind of jutting out into the mist, and the mist that's in the background. And you have all these lines that are zigzagging back and forth, the tree branches. And it just makes for a really interesting photo to me. So my focus here is going to be on the foreground with the trees, because there's not enough detail in the background to really worry about trying to get focus on that at all. So I'm going to crop into those trees and just make sure I've got tight focus on them. Alright. I'm again overexposing by about a stop. I'm at 13th of a second, f10 ISO 100. That's a nice shot. I like it. It's hard to tell what anything is because there's so much water on these cameras right now. It's just beating up everywhere. Fortunately, the 5D here and the lenses are all weatherproofed, so I don't think that'll be a problem. This camera I'm recording on is a 90D with a little 18-55 kit lens. I don't think either one of those are weatherproof. I hope they still work after today. All right, so the mist is starting to roll in quite a bit more heavily now, as you can see, so I'm gonna call it a day on this one. Let's get out of the rain. For me. I think I got a couple of decent images. Yeah, it's a good morning for black and white especially. So there's just something about black and white photography I think that adds, even though it takes away an element of the photograph, namely the color that you would normally see, it adds a bit of depth, I think, and a lot of interest, especially when you bump up that contrast and just make it kind of just like a good, nice, crunchy black and white photo. That's where it's at a lot of the times. It's really been something here though, even despite all the rain, all the obscure mist. There were some really nice compositions to be found, I think. I come away, I think, with a couple of good images. You be the judge of that and let me know. I'm open to some criticism as well. If you see some photos that you think, oh, those are garbage, you can let me know. Those ducks are. But for yeah, right now it's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go home, spend some quality time with the family, eat some good food, watch them open some gifts. It's gonna be fun. Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy New Year. Happy holidays.